Okay, Frozen City Night Skirmish. Now this is interesting. This is one of my favorite maps. Nice and cool. Plenty of opportunity for brawling or even long range poke, to be honest. We see blue team is TPL Pagan Legionnaires in this drop here, and red team is going to be DSA. Sorry, OMC. Now they have brought a tanking awesome, a Jaeger-mech, a Raven, and a Cicada. Now this is interesting. That's actually quite under tonnage. They're going for some speed, and they believe they're moving somewhat towards tunnel. Now, of course, OMC have brought their regular drop deck. Let's just have a look at what these TPL builds are. Peregrine Legionnaires. Snow Dragon is in a dual ER large Cicada. A Quinn ER large, 5 ER large awesome. That's interesting. And a dual PPC Raven and a triple Ultra. Now they're going for a very glass cannon sort of style long range build. I believe that awesome might be XL. Let's see how fast he's moving. He's going to wait for the poke and nail him. I think he wants to alpha those 5 lasers and sit down a light mech right start the match. See Aloe in the dual ER large Raven. The Cicada has 2 mediums on it. And 2 PPC AC-10. That's a different build for the Cat Factory D. And the classic Stalker for OMC. Okay, let's just go to a top view and to get a good idea of what the positions are. So we have Halcyon Whisper for Peregrine Legionnaires in the Raven. He's going to go around behind and try to get a good angle on them, see what's happening. As usual, OMC have their lights forward and their heavy assault mech near the back. Now, is this Raven going to get right up to this assault mech? Is he going to take a shot though? This is a question. Because if he takes a shot, he's going to get turned on, and he has PPCs. He has PPCs though. They see him though. Oh, he's seen. He's seen. Run. Run, man. And he's really far away from his team. I don't know if he's going to get out of here in time. Now, Peregrine Legionnaires are using him as bait. Trying to get him away to lure OMC into a brawl scenario against the Peregrine Legionnaires here. Who are now in the tunnel with their bigger mechs. Okay. At the back here we see Serb and Silverax in the OMC big guys. Taking a position in the city. They want to stay away from that tunnel entrance. They know that if they get caught in a brawl, they're probably going to be in trouble. Even though that Stalker build on this map with the Great Cooling is going to do pretty well in the brawl. Relative to that 5-year large awesome, which is really something I wasn't expecting to see. So we're looking from the OMC point of view really here. Just kind of waiting out in the tunnel, trying to find a good engagement. All the Ravens swinging around. What's happening? Okay, so we see that OMC have moved up towards the top of the dropship, hoping to probably cut off the entrances. So from this side they can, this entrance they can take any push out here, which I believe the Raven's chilling at 85%, so he's taking the hit. And this is a risky trade for the Raven to take, considering he's hurt. The rest of them are staying very far back. I think that we're going to have a very quick engagement once it starts, That's why it's taking so much care before it actually begins. But look, the trades are ready. 84% on the Raven, 90% on the Cicada. OMC have 99% across all their mechs except Grenadier Cicada is only at 97. So they're fresh. And so I'm going to give the early advantage to OMC. Now here we go, big hits on that Cicada, down at 82 now. You really don't want to lose your percentage on your light mechs this early on. And see that Stalker and Catapult positioning? Long range, they're not going to get hit unless they're awesome peaks. But we know awesomes cannot peak that well, relatively speaking. Because those low hard points make it very difficult to get the shots in. Now we're going to see this from Peregrine Legionnaire's side. With both teams joining EL large lasers, the trades are much of a muchness. Snowfalcon is making a big move up the right side. Hopefully, Wildflame can actually get into the battle with his ultras. He really needs to get into the battle. In fact, Stonefalcon is going to die in about 20 seconds if they don't make a push. Now the Jaeger's going to try to get some cover fire, but at this range it's not as effective as EL large lasers. Ultras are usually a lot better off when they're up closer. So if the Awesome and the Jaeger were the swap positions, they'd be a lot better off in some ways. In fact, if they're both together, it'd be the best scenario, because the ECM would cover them, so they wouldn't be easily targeted. And the tanking profile of the Awesome would also help protect the Jaeger mech, which I believe is running XL. Now Stone Falcon, he's actually running a standard, look at that. With 2 EL larges left though, he actually only has the same firepower as a Cicada. And those big hits from those PPC AC-10 critting out a lot of those weapons. Okay. Now Snowdragon Cicada goes down. He was actually quite hurt all the way along. And that's one of those things, if you lose a lot of percentage on your lights, then they're actually going to be quite easy to take out later on. So we're going to look from Stone Falcon's view, and this is looking heavily in favour of OMC. From Silverback's point of view in this, oh, and he snipes him! Ouch! Right to the side torso. Now PPCs and AC-10s have almost the same velocity, so they are very good for sniping, and he's sat down. So 30 pinpoint as opposed to laser spread damage is great to have in the composition to take out those bigger mechs. And it's a 4-0 win to Oceanic Mechcore. So as we see, the big win there was the positioning of OMC. They kept their lights fresh and won the trade. Every peak OMC won. And we see that. So we'll get ready for the second match.